Hello, welcome to CAD in BIM. In this session, I'll be showing you on how you can actually design this staircase in ProtaStructure and then detail it in AutoCAD, as you can see it here. So this was done in courtesy of one of my students who asked me to show him how actually he can access a staircase in ProtaStructure. And to show him that, just to answer him quickly, is that you don't get staircase in ProtaStructure unless you are using ProtaStructure 20 version 2026 and above. That's when you actually get the modeling icon here of staircase. When you come to modeling, you can see we don't have the staircase. So you might be wondering, where do we get this? But you can still design your staircase by coming to design and report, and then you just click on Prota details. And it's in Prota details that you actually get your staircase tools to model the staircase, design it, and then get the drawings. So this is the icon where you are going to get your staircase, but however, it will give you this error. You just click OK, and then just click on this one first, and then now once you click on staircase, you will actually get that this dialog box that I had shown you at the very beginning. So what next that follows? Now you go back to your architectural design or to your staircase sketch dimensions, as you can see here in AutoCAD. So once you are here, you take some details and you key them in your ProtaStructure. So let's just take a few of these. You can just take your time to review them. So once you are in ProtaStructure, the first thing that you'll be asked about to key in is this story height. How do you get your story height? Just go to sections of your drawing. So I'm trying to make this one as practical as possible so that you really understand. So what's your story height? You can see your story height is 3,000. You can see also here you have a different story height, but you're only interested with the staircase that is terminating at our first story. So this is what you are designing. So what's your story height? Just go and write 3,000. Sorry, just come here and write 3,000. Now you are asked to give your stair width B. So B is this side and this side. What you will do actually, you simply go to your ProtaStructure and then you check on the floor plan. Under this floor plan, we have our height here as 2,000. Now that you have 2,000, remember that we have our wall. We'll measure this distance from the center of our walls. So we have 2,000, but we bisect this wall of 200 millimeter. We get 100 additional portion here of the center. So it will be 2,200. So, and you have to split that 2,100 at the center so that you have something like this, because you can know the first flight will be below and the other one will be on the other side. So if you look keenly on this, so we'll be having two flights. So this one and the other one. So the first flight will take maybe 1.2, because now we are working at, we have a total width of 2,200. So the first staircase will be here 1,100. So this is a B, I mean this B, so that's 1,100. Just click 1,100, and you have BSK. BSK is this width here and this one. Just go back to your design and check on what you are given. So if I come here, I'll only notice that this distance here that I've been given is 1,300 between this and this. That's what they're asking, BSK. And we also come on the other side, and if you read from here to here, we have like 100. So we have 1,300 and 100. So let's go back to our software. Now if we are starting from here and you are ending here, so if this is the landing, the inner landing, then we'll have the first one, which is BSK. At the beginning, we'll be having 1,300, and then the other one will be having 1,000. I hope you are actually seeing very well. This is the distances that I'm referring to. So this is the distance that I'm referring to, 1,300, and you can see where I've keyed in, because I believe these staircases are meant to just help you climb like this, then come back like this. So you start your landing here, intermediate, you just come and land back here, or you can start from here, whichever, you can interchange them. You can start from here, come get a zoom, then come back. You should be very keen to see. So you start from here. So this is where you are starting 1,300, and you are coming to land intermediate, then you just fly on top like that. So with that, so you write 1,300, and then you write this one as 1,000. Then just come the plate thickness. The plate thickness is the waist of our staircase. If you can just look here, so this part here is what they are referring to as the waist. So this part here is what they are referring as the waist. This is what they are referring as the waist. Or I think you can actually see this. So this is what they are referring as the waist, this thickness of our slab as the plate. So just come here and give it, you can just start giving it 175, give it 175, and then we have plate stair, that's the decay. Then we also have plate thickness landing, you can just give it the same 175, and then staircase hall, that's the BK, this one here, they're giving it 250. You can just give it, there's that small space, you can give it roughly 100. 250 will be too much, just give it 100. BK, you can see the BK just to understand what they are referring to, this space that's there. And let's just check what's the number of staircase, that is it. So this one will actually be dependent on the, you can actually come and count the number of staircases on your screen here. So you can just check, we have like 1, 2, masses. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 staircases for the first flight and 8 staircases for the second side. If you want to see their dimension, you simply come and just get this, just dimension. This one will be probably the tread. So you can just see that's 250, that's the tread of 250. So with that, you can actually come back to your ProtaDetail and key in. We'll be having 16 number of staircase, and what is the step? So this step is what I've just shown you there, to 250. And what is the height of the riser? You know that we have our height of the riser, which we can actually divide. So if you have 16 steps, you can actually divide by the 3,000. So let's just get an estimate and see the average height of that. So you can simply come here and get your calc. And now if you have height of the staircase is 3,000, divide by 16. So you have around 187, that will be the height. So here the step will be 187.5. So that's what we have. You choose your dead load based on your design. This is a residential building, so I'm just going with that as my additional dead load beside the self weight, and this one as my live load. And then so I can even give this one as 5 kilonewton for my live load. Then we have beam. We have beam at M and beam at H. So for this one, you can simply give all of them as 450. So these are the supports. Beam, our beam depth as 450, both of them. Then now once you key in your parameters correctly, you just come and click on design. If you actually check these reports, you realize that you have very huge diameters, and if you check on the area required vis-a-vis the one that is required and provided, you realize that this is overboard. So you have to reduce the diameter of this. So you can simply reduce it to, let's say, diameter 10. We now have it a bit less, and we can actually reduce it to 16. I don't know why the 16 will work. We can just try the 16. Or however, the 12 will actually as well do. So you have the liberty to change your diameter here. So you can check your required vis-a-vis you are provided. That is not badly off. It's hardly twice, so we can just recommend that's just fine. Under which now you can go ahead and print, show your design report. Just click on the design report. And you can see this is what we have as our design report. You can see all whatever we have here in our section AA. Just internalizing your report, you can just go to proceed to drawing your reports. Just click on detailed drawings and then just click anywhere on the screen and wait, and you'll be having your drawings as you can see him here. So what we'll only do, you just need to export this one as a DWG file to AutoCAD, and you proceed with editing. To do that exportation, what you only need to do, you just come here, right click, just say export, click on show export, and under export, let's just click on change directory. Maybe you can just do it a desktop. Just click OK, then just write export. Just give it time to export. Then once it's exported, simply come to my drawing is here, just click on it, and now you can actually open it in AutoCAD and you do further editing.